What's up, everybody? Another SpellForce free cast. It's time. Levatus has sent it. He's right here. He's playing the trolls, and this is no normal game. This is a free-for-all. That's right. We're spawning here in the top side of the map. Not something that happens in a 1v1 usually. On the right side, we've got Friedrich Bannel as the elves. In the bottom, we've got Kurama as the white dwarves, and on the left side, we have got Talha as the pink dark elves. He's going with a Reaper. Levatus has got the Plaguebringer for the trolls, and we've got the Archdruid for Friedrich Bannel, who's actually galactic, by the way, in case you didn't know who it is. We also got the High Hierophant for Kurama. Kurama is actually Talha's son, believe it or not, in real life. So on this map, basically you're supposed to have 6 sectors, including your main, and there's going to be some contests over the middle sectors, which are the places with the Godstones. Very important for teleportation and all that kind of stuff. Want to quickly apologize for not uploading as much lately. I'm just too busy, a little bit burned out still, or again, or both, I don't even know. But I'm trying to keep up the content at least a little bit so that you guys get something every week, even if it's just a clip or two. But anyway, the SpellForce continues. New patches out, which means that there's new stuff. For example, this Pathfinder, it's about to die sadly, but it's been heavily buffed, so there's a bit of extra hit points, there's a bit of extra attacks. Same goes for the Dwarven Scout, which we actually, I think it also died. RIP. This game is probably not gonna see much usage of them anyway, because you're in a low sector count, which means you're not gonna have that much food. There's a lot of threats that you have to protect against, so you're gonna need some staunch units that can actually hold the line for you. We're seeing a first little engagement between heroes, and if Friedrich Bannel actually decides to go in, Levatus is going to be facing a 2v1 situation. That is not the place he wants to be. Also, I really like how a Spectre from Talha is slowing down the Smasher, which allows the Reaper to get in a lot of extra shots. We'll have to walk through this base if he wants to kill. Smasher is expensive though, so it's well worth it to trade a little bit of hero resources, gold namely, and potions, to counteract this early unit strength. And he gets the kill. Fantastic for Talha. Good start. Meanwhile, for the elves, we've got a little bit of harassment, and Friedrich Bannel's gone shopping. Let's see what he got. Looks like it's... let me see. It's a triple totem of power, so that's gonna be deployed here. Guard totem shooting at the tree chopper now. Worker is already garrisoned though, so I'm not sure if that's helping much, because it's already the Guardian, obviously, so... fighting here continues while the worker harassment is happening, and yeah, Levatus does what he must. He's teleporting back to deal with this. 2 shots will deal with the guard totems, but yeah, he obviously needs a unit here, so that's done now. A lot of units getting bailed though, and this building is destroyed, so Levatus is definitely hurting right now. Let's see if Friedrich Bannel can take out these undead. Will be a huge addition to his XP pool right now. Kurama is actually someone we haven't checked on because there was just no action down here. We can quickly go through the skills that they've got. So Kurama has got Kill Shot, Totem of Flames, and Scatter Shot ammunition. Lots left to pick. A little bit of Brute Force and a lot of Deep Waters actually for Friedrich Bannel. Still harassing, by the way. We've got Psycho Blast, we got Obliterate, we got Brute Force level 2, we got the Healing from Nature's Gift. We've got only 1 Deep Waters, because he actually doesn't use that much mana on these skills, only 10 focus each. 7 on the Psycho Blast, so that's very cheap. Levatus has got his standard stuff with Plague Bolt and Feast on Disease. And that only leaves, I believe, Talha, who's got, Talha actually, who's got the Reaper here with Horde Souls, Void Arrow, Arcane Force, and Deep Water. So that's very standard. He didn't get level 3 yet. Can't do much else until then. Kurama is starting to work, however, on these Revenants, which is fantastic news for him. Awesome stuff. That's a lot of XP already at level 4 now. Very good, very good. Skirmishing continues up there. And it looks like... yeah, that looks pretty solid to me. Now Talha is coming in the bottom side here. Looks like the commitment of Friedrich Baumann is very much to tier 1. Yeah, very much to tier 1. There's no stone cutting whatsoever. So he's not interested in tier 2 right now. At some point he will be, but we'll first see a lot of guardians from him. So very standard place here. And Levatus is just doing what he can. My goodness, the base upgraded right in his face. That is such an unfortunate thing to have happen. Reaper is going to be also going for the creeps, with Scouting Post helping, denying the trolls further experience. Man, trolls on only 1 base and no experience levels. That is miserable right there. So they're getting a second scrap horde, it looks like, and a lot of scrappers, and with that he can go to tier 2. Should be good stuff. The Dwarven Moles got a significant buff as well, so we might see them at some point, but their upgrade is very expensive that I think the Dwarves would rather spend on going tier 3. No sign of tier 2 just yet, but the Dwarven resources will be kicking off at any point really. Friedrich Baumann still not gathering any stone. I would like to see it. This is also a really good opportunity for him to go after the scrappers. But there are several smashers who don't need the hero to go with the units, as the guardians, typically speaking, aren't that great. So let's see where Kurama is in terms of the XP. I don't think there's a... ooh, there's actually more baddies there that you can take out. So that could go a really long way. Level 4 for the Reaper. Taha actually, holy crap, he picked up Demonic Pact. So this is something that almost nobody does. Where are you? God. Okay. Demonic Pact is minus 50% health and minus 50% cooldowns. So once he gets to the Blood Shower and Kiss of North stage with the capstone skills there, that's going to make a huge difference. Now we've got 5 infiltrators here and a triple Hall of Pain spamming more and more infiltrators. It's gonna be tough on the Dark Elf spending. They're gonna want to upgrade all of these sectors if they want to go aggressive like that. Go wide. All of that makes a lot of sense. Now the elves are kind of chilling, and honestly, Levatus is really boxed in here. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Just doesn't have the income right now. Fixed the bell, which was well, he's gonna get a bell prize for that, I guess. Good for him. Level 5 has been achieved on the Hierophant. First one to get it. And Barrage is unlocked. We've got level 3 brute force, and funnily enough a healing totem. Also something you don't see very often. Like the right side of the Hierophant probably needs a little bit of love. The Totem of Sun is probably better than the other two. Totem of Flames you see almost all the time. Totem of Infusion, can't say I've seen it in months. Alright, so there's a healing one. Let's see how good that does. So it's like 10 hit points every time it procs. It's not terrible, right? But in a high DPS fight, that's not gonna do much. Alright, Taha is running around the Alvin bases. Not sure if he's going too deep here or not. But if he can find the scrappers, he can severely cripple Levatus. That's probably what he was looking for there. And that one scrapper should die, honestly. Maybe he can get away. Oh my goodness. He can actually get away, but the small trap shutter is a very valuable building to destroy as well. Granted, if you destroy a building, 66% of the cost will be actually lost. So you do get a little bit of a refund. Oh, meanwhile, it looks like the Guardians have been absolutely wrecked. They're not having such a good time against the Axe Wielders and Sentries. Understandably so, the Sentries are actually insanely good DPS. And they managed to take down that hero. Archdruid is gone. Next up is the Shrine of Growth, but it is being repaired, it is upgrading. However, Friedrich Bannel kind of lacking the resources for it for a moment there, but now he has them. And there's another little bit of extra HP. Oh my goodness, we missed a huge barrage while we're looking at the base here. Hunted down all these units, and on the other side we've got a little bit of engagement as well. Is this base gonna go down? Looks like it absolutely is. And I really don't know how to feel about this teleport in. I kind of feel like he's just gonna get knocked down there and get into some serious trouble sauce. Dude, Kurama is kicking ass. He won the recent Metaplay Skirmish tournament, by the way. Does not have a Bone Breaker, so at least that is good news for Friedrich Bannel. He might be able to hold thanks to that. Now, the Vatus is also leaving his base and getting on top of the Shrine of Growth, which is not upgrading. The Dark Elves have reached tier 2 off the back of this. And they're starting their Iron Mine production. Very, very good stuff. Yeah, I think Friedrich Bannel has got to get out of here. Now he's the one who's kind of choking up on bases. The trolls can kind of operate off of these two bases as long as they have some scrap. Actually, this is kind of something that he can break. Skull Crushers are going home to the hidden camp to turn into wall breakers. So with that, the sieging process can continue. One smasher will be pulled back, no problem. Here they come. Alright, the doors might go north or they might go south. If they go south here and take down the Elven Iron Base, that's actually the most damaging blow that they can deal. So let's see if that's gonna happen. Dude, the Elves have lost so much. Each of the Iron Mines, I believe, costs 20... is it 25 wood that they cost? I think it is, yep. So that was 50 wood there. Kind of not fully recycled. So who knows how much of that was lost. 25 definitely. Plus then a little bit, because I think the workers got killed on the way back. That said, Friedrich Bannel does have a lot of wood. It's just, he won't be able to use it all. Because he doesn't have anywhere to go. He can upgrade these. But then what? Okay, looks like the dwarves have had enough. They've gone back. The Hierophant is at 188 points. And this is a really good army against the Dark Elves that he's got right now. I do wonder, are the dwarves on tier 2? We've got a capital, so yes. Ooh, Hierophant reaching level 6. Versus the Reaper is just level 4. That is actually terrible for the Dark Elves. The Infiltrators doing what they can. They're pretty good units, right? But they're still not really trading cost effectively here. And once the front line is gone, the dwarves can just plow through. I'm surprised they didn't keep going, but I guess there's sleepers coming in. And this is going to turn into a border fortress. Got a large iron mine ready to go already. Yeah, the Dark Elves have got a really good sector count, but the dwarves are the real ones that can explode throughout this game as it continues. There's a lot of resources for the dwarves, so honestly what I'd like to see is just pressing the cycle base hotkey and upgrading everything, because they can actually afford it right now, which is insane. Alright, so I think there might be some chatting going on between these guys, coordinating. You can see that the trolls are starting to go down south. Not so much interested in fighting Friedrich Bannel's elves anymore here. Ooh, the focus part, the Hierophant is level 5 for the Druid, and there is almost no greater power spike in the game than this. All the Ellen stuff going off. So we got Grasp now, Trian's Grasp, which is a heavy slow. Got Ellen's Wrath, we got Ellen's Fire. So the Wrath is detonating on top of all these skills, gets stronger when these are cast first. There's Nature's Gift, which also can heal your own guys, with another burst added from Ellen's Wrath. So this is kind of how it looks. He's got Obliterate 2 for himself as well, which doubles the projectile count. Very, very nice stuff. And by the way, one of the things from the new patch is that this one, at level 2, Psychokinetic Blast actually reduces the focus of the target by 12. At 7 cooldown, you can strip a hero off their focus, and it also interrupts, so any spell they're trying to cast is not happening. Now let's see what Levatus is up to. Mostly up to no good. The troll army is getting really big. His Skull Crusher timing might be late, but it's still happening. He's trying to make Warbringers. What is happening here? That's insane. He's actually gonna have the resources for it too. He's just missing a little bit of stone. Coming soon. And as he gets more bases, he gets richer. He's got the strong heart of the tribe. This guy is going to now boost everybody around it, which is great news for especially the wall breakers, who have 350 siege damage. I think Taha is in trouble. And the army he got. Bunch of sleepers, bunch of infiltrators. If he can get the sleepers in front, there might be a chance, but like there's some heavy stuff here. Gotta really watch out. These Skull Crushers have 156 attack thanks to this Warbringer around them. And war he will bring. Only good news for Tal right now is that this is upgrading to a border fortress and might actually come up. But there are even more Skull Crushers coming in, trying to focus the Plaguebringer down. It's chugging the potions like a champ and actually getting away from this army. Very nice. Let's see that weaken go down so that these Skull Crushers get weakened to only 5% armor. Ooh, the border fortress stays up. Are you kidding me? It's helping for so many extra shots. Still getting repaired, but the Wallbreaker will finish that off. The hero is dead, and Levatus has to get out the old-fashioned way. I'm surprised that there's no chasing going on by Taha here, but anyway, he's gonna get at least a bunch of souls out of this. What is going on this side? He completely ignored it. Now that there are a handful of protectors out and that barrages keep missing apparently, I think I really like the elf's chances. 3D funnel on so many idle workers. Kurama on 27 idle workers. You gotta fix that, buddy. That's horrendous. The stone mines have expired, so there's 9 workers here to put to work. Actually does not have the resources to do it. Yep, life's hard. But you can recycle the stone cutters, so that's gonna give back 18 stone for each. Gotta count for something. A lot more smashers have been made and converted into Skull Crushers, so Levatus' situation is starting to look really good. He's the one with the highest population in the game right now. But the unit composition of Taha is a little bit spooky for him. I don't know if he's actually upgraded these units. Looks like the Whirling Blades is coming in just now. So the Sleepers will be able to have a triple attack. I also love for him to get the stuff done for the Spectres so that they can have availability. Looks like Dwarves are tier 3 however, and they've got Berserkers now. So the Elves are no longer in the tech advantage, but for now the army is still better. That's going to stay that way for a few moments. And over on the other side, once again, rushing in is Levatus. He's going in deep. Ooh, gets the hero. That's a level up instantly. Level 4 only for the Plaguebringer. It's not that impressive, unfortunately, for him. Let's see what Levatus is up to with this hero. So he's got double deep waters. He's got 4 brute force points. He's just waiting for that level 5 to happen so he can get Plague Disease 2 and Plague Orb. That's going to be a fantastic combination that can pretty much delete any lighter units. Looks like the Dwarves are still holding their own here, pushing away the Elves. The army here is just not that big for Friedrich Funnel. Doesn't have the wood to keep expanding his stuff. Although he did manage to upgrade the protectors to have splash damage. That's a nice start. It's these berserkers that are too tough though. Oh, I don't know if he wants to get into that deep for the hero snipe. I think a few of these wardens might actually go down. Maybe not. Kind of getting ignored there. But the berserker count is rising for Kurama. Currently on 8 berserkers, 8 earth shapers as well. Are those upgraded? No, nothing's upgraded for the dwarves. That is really unfortunate because these guys have got a really nice little shield ability. No one's doing the scout thing. Costs too much food, I guess. And we're gonna have our first Balls of Steel. The Scion is in. They are upgraded as well for the stun, which means that this entire blob of trolls could be stopped just like that. You get on top of them then. It's a huge play actually. Ooh, the arrows from the building there actually destroying 2 of the Balls of Steel immediately. That's brutal. You never want to have that situation. Now, the Dark Elves are getting pretty tall over here. A few more upgrades and we've got all border fortresses, and then all the spending can go towards units. Taha actually has a lot of resources, so tier 3 is a consideration. And it's not a citadel yet, but I'm sure it's happening soon enough. We've got a huge fight in the middle here with a ton of weakened units. Reaper actually reaches level 5. And that should be meaning that a lot of these will die, but actually doesn't use any of the level 5 skills, and the entire army of the Dark Elves is dead. Has Levatus maybe done it? The Reaper falls, and on the other side we've still a similar situation to before, but with a little bit more units. I think Levatus is at such a huge advantage here that he can just plow through Taha, to be completely honest with you guys. Regenerate for like a minute, and these units are almost back to full, as they, I believe, regenerate at 10 per second, plus the 2 of the territory bonus for 12 per second. You guys do the math. So at 60 seconds, that's 620? I think so. That's how much health you get back. No, 632. Yeah. I can't do math while I'm casting. It's not happening. I'm so bad at math in my head, actually. Which is funny, because I studied physics. I'm actually pretty decent at putting the pieces together, but to do the calculations in my head, it's not happening. Have to get a calculator out. The wall breakers are doing things now. 420 damage, that is gonna be significant. Surprised to see Levatus not eat with the Warbringers. Level 6 is reached for this hero, the Plaguebringer, which means probably is full on spell power now. Not yet, but about to be. So we've got the Plague Disease 2, obviously. Maybe Corpse Explosion 2 would be picked up. That's also really, really strong. Corpse Harvest, sorry. Keep calling it Explosion for whatever reason. We've got a bunch of Flesh Eaters now, which also could eat corpses, adding a little bit of magic damage. They also can leech health. Very powerful stuff. And yeah, this situation is starting to get into Friedrich Banner's favor now. Now that he's got all these units. It's just population games, right? Like, it's actually not that great quality, but when you have that much stuff, even Berserkers can't do their job. Also, they don't have their magic access. So these protectors are doing work. At 45 strike resist due to the Phalanx boost, they don't really care that much about Berserkers. Once they gain magic damage though, there's a drastic shift of 45% damage suddenly going through, as it's absolutely no magic resist for the protectors. Berserkers are going to be taken down in the end by the Wardens. I think we've got, that's still only just tier 2 for the Elves. So no tier 3 on the way. The Trolls are plowing through, and when the Dark Elves start losing bases, they are gonna lose all the bases. So I think it's time to click the main, and we're gonna have a little bit of a freeway left. Though that Reaper has something to say about it, I think he's just gonna get right clicked in the end. Did he not pick up Kiss of Nor? We can quickly check that. We're gonna have a single Strider this game, but I don't think even Yoshi can make a difference in this one. So yeah, there is Kiss of Nor. And that's only corruption level 1, unfortunately, so... Even if everything went through here, the perfect Kiss of Nor and Beacon combo, it's not gonna be enough, even with the Strider helping, even with the Citadel getting repaired and shooting. That's just too much troll stuff. And Tala is the first victim. He's out. Everybody else is going to continue, however. It's funny how you got the defeat screen when you look at him. I actually didn't know that works that way, but then again, we never get any non-1v1 submitted to the channel, so I am happy that that is happening. By the way, you guys should do it too. If you have a good game that you'd like me to take a look at and cast, I'm happy to do it. We're gonna have a lot of Bone Hexers after this. I think the Flesh Eaters are going to upgrade to Bone Hexers indeed. Would be surprised if it was anything else. They could technically side grade to not Skull Crusher, sorry, but to... actually it would be Skull Crushers that they shift to. A lot of the tricks with trolls is that you take your magic units, which can eat the corpses, and what you do with them is you side grade them. So like, let's say you have the Bone Hexers, right? And they've eaten. And then you turn them into Wall Breakers. Then they maintain their blood stacks. Then they got the extra damage. Then you combine them with also Warbringers. Crazy, crazy damage spikes. Alright, dwarves having pretty much cleaned up the elves and are equal size. That's not going to be a full teleport, so one protector stays behind. But Friedrich Bannel is certainly going to try to save this base. Won't be able to. And also, that's a pretty sick ultimate coming through, weakening most of this army. It looks like the Plaguebringer is going to go down. Oh, is it though? It somehow sneaks out while all these trolls just push the units back. That was sick. Well, honestly, if Levatus is gonna be this powerful now at this stage of the game, I don't think there's much hope for anybody else. Look at all these bases he's got. Like, once trolls start going with their 8 workers per base, those 8 workers are a lot better than anyone else's 8 workers, or whatever the number ends up being. I think you can get like 16 at max. So troll workers are basically like 2 in 1. Elves can get a little bit more than that though. Because they get 6 on the first level. Humans get 16. Ay, 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 ay. I don't think, guys, I don't think Friedrich Bannel can make it here. Like, this is overwhelming odds. He should be asking Kurama for help, because Kurama will just be next at this point. I don't think they have an alliance set up. Even if it was just an alliance out of necessity, this game won't continue if they don't team up. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, that Alan's Wrath actually did not kill the Skull Crushers. Are you kidding me? Oh man, Levatus' army is just so damn strong. I'm sure he's still actually gathering scrap. This is insane. He just found the scrap pile that's still in Talha's base. Obviously, Talha isn't gathering scrap because he was Dark Elves. There's another one here. There's none in the middle though. But, you know, if these areas get taken over as well, which they probably will do now. Yeah, they're not helping each other, so Kurama is gonna have to face the slaughter alone. High Sanctum is in, trying to repair itself, but even if it kills the hero, it's not gonna matter. I think actually Levatus is happy for that, because he can just get that hero back for free. Units are not free, so why not? Oh, and by the way, there's this mechanic where the trolls get mad before they die too. So that's also damage buff. Imagine stacking all those things for the wall breakers. Looks like Friedrich Bunnel needs F's to be pressed in the comments. Ay, ay, ay. Kurama be like, I'm in danger. He's preparing for the golem transition though, and there's no better army to snipe a main. Oh, if there's a comeback here, it's gonna be with this. I'm so ready for it. Don't tell me he's gonna walk. Please make a... Don't lag it. Please make a... tunnel. Do it for Friedrich Bunnel. Otherwise, you will have to funnel. Oh, giga cringe. No, don't do it like this. The hero's gonna be that in the middle. No way. Oh my god, they're gonna actually get spotted. This is the worst. How did this even happen? Bruh. All that needs to happen here is either a base trade or a teleport home, and I think the trolls are gonna opt for the base trade. Are they gonna actually be able to do this faster though? Like the dwarven base is insanely strong, 20,000 health, which is also case for the strong heart of the tribe. But this one deals magic damage, right? So at least these non-magic units will be taking a lot of damage. Don't shoot the Warbringer. It's the toughest target in here with the least damage. Oh, Zilla's already on quarter health by the time the Berserkers get there. There's the fire golems aren't being deployed. Oh no, half of them are staying back. Levatus is going to have to take this one 100%. It's over, Kurama. Rest in pepperonis. Looks like Levatus is the free-for-all champ. Congratulations. GG, well played. Well, everyone, if you had fun with this, please send me more of games like this. I actually really enjoyed casting the free-for-all. If you have team games or whatever, no matter how casual, just send it forth. And yeah, if you've enjoyed, also make sure to hit the like button on your way out and the subscribe button and ring that bell, because it actually helps for you to get notified. YouTube doesn't like people that don't press that button. You just get served whatever YouTube wants. So say no to Google. Alright, see you in the next one.